Is what I have left of so many peaches this year. It's a bucket full, but each of these are in a little bag, kind of like a little gift bag because they were a gift. But I bought these bags because every year the birds, the ground squirrels, the deer, the horses, you name it, get into my fruit when I manage to get fruit, which isn't often. And I was determined they weren't going to get it this year, especially with how many peaches I had on this tiny tree. So I bought these little bags, and these are there to protect the fruit. And you just put it over the fruit on the tree and draw the string, and they stayed on there. And they protected them. So I have, these are the last peaches that I have. And again, they're small, but they're really good, and I got so many. So these are still perfect. And this was harvested just over a week ago. But they're beautiful, and these things worked. I got 200 of them. I used almost all of them, and I didn't even make a dent on that little tree. Not even close. So I'm going to remove these from their little gift bags, and I will be doing something with these today. And again, they're just beautiful. They fully protected them from insects and everything else. So I'll leave a link below for these little bags because they did a wonderful job. And I have a bunch more peaches to do something with today. Hello everyone, welcome back. I still have peaches. I'm almost at the end. I've got about half of the 5-gallon bucket, and these right here, and that's all I have left of peaches, lots of peaches. And I have wanted to make this all week, and I just haven't had time because of all the other peach things that I've made and my work. So today I'm gonna make peach ice cream using my fresh peaches, and I'm really excited to do this. Come on along. To get started, I need to peel and slice 3 cups of my peaches. Now I have just put them in boiling water for maybe 15-20 seconds, and then the skin just slides right off. Now you could try and peel them another way, but honestly this is quick and easy. You put them in the boiling water and leave them for 15-20 seconds. Put them in an ice bath, and they're easy to peel. In fact, this one just was peeling itself as I took it out. So super easy, and it doesn't take very long. Now I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need because they're pretty small. So I'm just gonna do these, and then if I need more, I will blanch some more. And they do start to feel a little slick after a while, kind of slippery. So I find that just taking a paring knife will help you grab hold of it and make the job a little bit easier. And it's funny because today it's cold and rainy, but it's gonna get warm back up, so this peach ice cream won't be ready today, so it'll be perfect when it does get warm. Once you have the peaches peeled, then I just like to find the indentation and go all the way around, and then go in the opposite direction And these are freestone, so the pit comes out really easily. And I'm just going to slice these because they're small. I've already got them in quarters, and I'm just going to cut those in half to make eighths. Not too worried about what they look like because this is going to get mashed to go into the ice cream. And these are perfectly ripe. You could see how easily the knife goes through them. And I've got 3 cups, maybe a tiny bit more in this cup. I also had 1 left over. I judged it pretty close, but I've been doing this for over a week. So next thing we need to do is get some lemon juice in this. That will help keep it from oxidizing and turning. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. I'll save that for something else. I'm gonna pour these peaches in a bowl. And aren't they beautiful? They might be small, but they have wonderful flavor and color, and they just are beautiful peaches. Now I'm gonna add half a cup of sugar and gently stir the peaches, the lemon juice, and the sugar together. We want to mix them. And we're going to let this sit for 2 hours. And that's going to bring out the juices and just make them beautiful. It doesn't have to be crazy, just gently mix it. So I'm gonna let this sit for 2 hours and then we'll come back. I've let these peach slices sit for 2 hours. Now I'm gonna strain them so that I take the juice out, but I save the peach. I just want to separate them. I'm not going to worry if it's 100%. I just want to get most of it separated out. Look at that beautiful peach nectar. Now I want to mash these, and you can mash them, however, I'm going to try not to totally puree them. That's not what I want. I just want it to be much smaller pieces with a few slightly larger chunks. So I decided the easiest way is to get my immersion blender. don't want any really large chunks because those will tend to be very hard in the ice cream. That's not what I'm looking for. I want to be able to hit a little bit of a chunk of peach, but not anything large. And I think this is where I'm at. So you can see it's mostly mashed, but there's still a few pieces in there. That's what I want. Now I'm going to take 1 cup of whole milk, pour that in a bowl, and half a cup of sugar. And I'm going to mix this for a minute or two. I want that sugar completely dissolved. Once the sugar is dissolved, I'm going to add in that reserved peach juice. Isn't that a pretty color? I'm going to add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. One teaspoon of vanilla, and a little extra because I love the vanilla. I'm going to stir that up. And now I'm going to add about half of the mashed peaches. I'm not going to worry if it's not exact. That's a big splash. And I'm going to stir that in. And always when I cook, I taste. Oh, I love peach ice cream. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to cover this with plastic wrap, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow. And then we're going to make our ice cream. I have had my ice cream maker tub in the freezer for several days. You need to at least have it in there, I think, over 12 hours. But I like to make sure it's been in there a while and it's really frozen solid. And then we're going to put, and this is a Cuisinart automatic one. It's 2 quarts, which is a good size. So I've got the tub in there. I've got the little turner. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the machine. And what that does is it does not turn the dasher, but it turns the tub, and the dasher keeps everything stirred up and moving. And I kept this peach and cream mixture in the refrigerator overnight. And now we're going to carefully pour it in there. You know what? I have to pull this forward so that you can see and I don't make a mess. Now I'm just going to let this freeze for about 20 minutes, and I'm going to keep an eye on it. And if it's really getting thick, I may come back a little bit before that. That's when we're going to add in those remaining peaches. Now, because this was already cold mixture that I kept in the refrigerator overnight, it's thickening up nicely, and we still have about 7.5 minutes. So let's see if I can show you. So I'm going to go ahead and add the remaining peach mixture. Now we're just going to let this finish up for at least another 5 minutes to get this all incorporated and frozen, and then we're going to have peach ice cream. You can see this is really starting to get frozen, and it's not going to be a hard ice cream right now. It's very soft serve. So I'm going to get ready to take this out, and then we're going to put this in a container in the freezer for a couple of hours. All right, I think that's ready. I think that's ready to take it out. And it's definitely frozen. Again, it's still a soft serve, but if you can see, it's pretty frozen in here. And Brian's back here licking his lips because I think he wants to lick the dasher.
On Dancer, on Dasher. You don't have to take it all off.
I am not taking it all. There's still plenty. Here, Brian.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's yummy.
And I'm going to take a taste because this is one of my favorites. Very yummy. So I have this container that is for ice cream, and I've had it in the freezer so it would already be cold. And I'm going to scoop this all in here. And it's 2 layers, so you've got the outer layer and the inner, and that kind of insulates it so it doesn't get too hard, but it'll still harden up. And oh darn, that's full. And that is what's still in here. I think we might have to eat it. I'm back. I have made the peach ice cream and it's amazing. But now we're gonna make peach crisp. And we're gonna have peach ice cream on it. So it's gonna be so good. I still have more peaches besides this. I'm about done. I've had enough of peaches. So peach crisp is gonna be like a cobbler, except it's gonna be with an oatmeal crunchy topping. And normally I make berry crumble, which is the oatmeal topping with blackberries and raspberries. This is very similar, except it's gonna have more spices. So let's get started making peach crisp to go with peach ice cream. Okay, I have 5 cups of sliced peaches. I left the skin on. You can peel them if you like. I'm done with peeling peaches. I've been doing it for over a week. No more. So I have the 5 cups of peeled peaches. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I use organic because corn is GMO. So I'm going to use my organic cornstarch that is not. We're going to add half a cup of granulated sugar. And we're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'd go, and I'm getting it all over. 2 is better. And I'm going to add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that is our filling. I'm going to mix that up a little bit. Now the cornstarch is your thickener. When I make other crisps or crumbles, as I call them, I don't add a thickener usually, just the sugar and the fruit. But these are going to be juicy. So I'm going to add this to my baking dish. Oh, that looks beautiful. And we're just going to kind of level that out a little bit. Again, these peaches have so much flavor, and this is going to go with the peach ice cream that is already amazing. All right, let's make our topping. My favorite part. We're going to add, and I'm going to do this in a zip top bag because you know what, this is easiest. And being off grid, one less dish that I have to wash and that much less power to use. So I've got half a cup of packed brown sugar. Two-thirds cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 2/3 cup of rolled oats. These are the old-fashioned. You can use the instant, but I prefer the old-fashioned oats. I'm going to add about 2/3 cup of chopped pecans. I'm gonna kind of just squish that together, which is why I love using zip top bags. You could do this in a bowl, but you know what? This works so well. And I have 1/2 cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter. And it's softened. And we're gonna squish it all together. And you know what? This is really satisfying. And there's the topping for your peach crisp. I'm going to smooth this out as much as you can. And then we're going to put this crisp topping right over the top. And it's messy. Brian's in the background trying to whisper, so if you hear him, just ignore him. Now, this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake this for 45 to 50 minutes. And then we're going to let it sit after we take it out for about 20 minutes. It has been a beautiful day, and especially because my sister Chris is here and she won't come in the video, but she's right over there. But we had tri-tip and corn on the cob, my mama's pinto beans, and her spinach salad. So it was a wonderful dinner. But now we're going to have dessert. So I cooked this for about 45 minutes. And it is beautiful. So this peach crisp, I'm going to put this in the bowl. Isn't that pretty? Now, the peach ice cream. So it's just a double peach whammy. So Look at that. Yummy. There it is. I'm not going to show you us eating this because honestly, that's too personal. We're gonna enjoy this. Thank you for watching and God bless.